Recording. All right, so we've already talked about several ways to represent functions. So just as a review, we have done them as a table. And so we had an input and an output that we also call what and what? Domain and range. You're exactly right. So maybe we have 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 5. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take something like this. Come on. In table form, and we're going to represent it graphically now. Okay? So we're going to take this table, and we're going to make ordered pairs out of them. Now, what do I mean by ordered pairs?
Amen.
What's an ordered pair?
It's like very, I don't know. It's like when you graph it.
It's when you graph it. It's the X and the Y put together.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So when I look at this table, I see 3 ordered pairs here. Do you also see 3 ordered pairs?
Yes.
You
One,
got
two,
1, 2,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Good job.
Let's get 'em. That one here.
So, yes, we have these ordered pairs, and everybody seems to remember the ordered pairs. But now the question is, can you take these ordered pairs and put them on a graph?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can, and yes, we are.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. All right, so remember, your points are in the form X and Y, okay? So the first number is X, the second number is Y. So what I want to do, and if you think back to whenever you graphed, okay, positive numbers go this way, and you don't have to label yours with the little numbers like this. And negative numbers the other, right? That's for my X. And then Y, positive numbers go up, and negative numbers go down, right? Again, you don't have to put these little numbers on yours if it's not indicated. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're going by 1 each time. Okay? So let's graph the first one, the one that's in purple here. 1, 2 is what I want to graph. 1, 2. So remember X, Y. So X is 1, so I go over 1, and then I go up 2. 1, 2. Abel, if you put that away, please. All right, so this is the point 1, 2. Is everybody good on graphing that?
Yes.
Over 1, up 2.
Yes.
Easy, good. Let's look at the white point here. This time it's 2, 3. Go over 2, 1, 2, and up 1, 2, 3. This is the point 2, 3.
I drew a line like
Don't draw a line yet, because we have. But yeah, that's okay. That's all right. You're just ahead of the game. It's all good.
oh, we're like Joey.
All right, let's look at the pink point. 4, 5. Over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the point 4, 5. Can everybody in here plot a point like that?
Yes.
Yep.
So what's the 1, 4?
What?
There's no 1, 4. There's the 1, 2.
1, 2. Yeah.
Oh,
That's okay.
How is that? How is it?
So let's build on this a little bit. Let's say I gave you a rule, what I call a rule. Now a rule tells me what y is going to be given a certain x. It's essentially an equation. Okay? If I tell you that y equals 1/2 times x, and I said I want you to graph when the domain is 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8.
We need to write that?
Yeah, this is an example of how we're going to apply it. So there's a couple of things here that I really need to think about, okay? I really need to think about one, What does domain mean?
X.
X, okay? Okay, well, I know how to do something with domain and range and X's, right? A chart. So maybe I can start this with a chart.
That's
0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay? What 15? That's his.
Oh, another 15.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's 15 for
Graph when the domain is 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8.
I
thought that was 15 too.
I couldn't see that down at the very top when I was.
So basically, you're absolutely right. Basically, domain are my X values.
Oh.
Okay. So if I'm going to graph them, remember I need two parts to graph, an X and a Y. How do I know what Y equals given these X values? I gotta
Because it's 1/2 times whatever X is.
If these are X values, plug in, I know what Y equals. Y equals 1/2 X. Okay. Maybe some of you have done a T-chart before. You're going to be good this time. Maybe your T-chart looked a little like that. Where you do your work and then no? Okay, let's not do it.
Yes, yes.
Yes, it
Yes,
did.
it
Yes,
did.
it did.
Yes, it did. We had to put the number where the X is and then multiply that. And then you got the answer.
All right, so look, when you set up your T-chart, this is the rule in the middle, 1/2 X.
Just said.
Okay? This is just kind of easy for you to keep up with what you're doing, where and when for which X values, okay? So for the first one here, I want to plug in 0 for X. 1/2 times 0 gives you what?
How do you draw that? Did you erase the
0.
Y?
Yeah, I just erased the Y, yeah, and just had 1/2 X. Yes?
Yes.
Okay? How about the next one?
Oh, 1/2 times
1/2 times 2, which is 1. You finish. You finish this and let's see what you get. So if you want to do it as a fraction, so make it over 1 and do 4 over 2, which is 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So same thing here. If I do 1/2 times 6, it would be 6 over 2, which is 3. It's an improper fraction.
The next one will be 4.
Yes.
Got him.
This one. To the left, to the left.
On the pink button.
You can never ask any questions. Okay, where are we confused? Shh, 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 shh.
Alright, can you just start with one?
All right, guys, I need your attention, okay? When somebody asks a question, direct your attention up here. All this middle part. This middle part is basically my work. This original equation, y equals 1/2 x.
How does
So I'm using these values to plug in for x here. So when x is 0, y is 0. When x is 2, if you plug a 2 in here, which is what I did here, then y is 1. Now, Kennedy, what's your question?
just doesn't make sense at all?
Which part doesn't make sense?
Like how do you get it? I understand how you get 1/2.
Right.
6 over 1, I understand that. And I understand how it equals 6 over 2. But how do you get
6 divided by 2. A fraction is just division.
So you're just gonna divide?
Yes.
I thought you had to simplify it.
That is simplified.
No, I thought you had to like simplify it for like 2, like 6 equals like blah blah blah, like something
Well,
like that.
you are, and if this was flipped over, you would divide the top and divide by
I
2.
complicate things way too much for myself, and that's why. Like, and not get it.
All right. We're going to do another one, but right now are we all on the same page? Please speak up if you are not.
Hey, Kennedy.
Okay.
I'll explain to you later.
Because I said to graph it, right? So in order to graph it, I need some points.
0, 0.
So what are the points now?
0,
0,
0, 2, 1, 4, 2,
6,
6, 3, 8, 4.
Let's go.
0, 0. And maybe if I have some, you can tell some.
My finger hurt.
2, 1. 4, 2. 6, 3. And 8, 4. I hope we can all graph these, yes?
Yes.
So let's flip back over to our graph paper and let's graph these because I did all this work so that I could graph them. You can, doesn't matter. All right, the first point that I have is 0, 0. And you're absolutely right, Kennedy, this is in the center. The point 0, 0 is also the origin here. Okay? Then I have the point 2, 1. So that means go over how many? Over 2, up 1. Yes? Next point.
Miss McGee, guess what? It's 10:31.
Time flies, doesn't it?
Yes.
No, don't connect them yet because we're not graphing the line, we're just graphing the points.
All right, look at mine.
4, 2, 1, 2,
Y'all
3,
should
4.
like this.
Where is that?
Is it?
Yep. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Did we go up to 8? Yeah. And 8, 4. 8, 1, 2, 3.
And this is what our homework
Got
is
it.
really about.
I didn't mean to do that to pen. All right, math guys, let's focus back. Let's say I gave you y equals 3x plus 1. I'm going to make it a little bit harder. And I want you to graph for the domain values of 0, 1, 2, and 3.
What's the rule?
Okay. The rule is y equals 3x plus 1. So you try this one, and then let's talk about it together. Assignment. All right, so I'm going to do my T-chart. I'm going to do it a little bit different this time. I'm going to do my work off to the side rather than in the middle because I think that threw some of you for a loop when we did it in the middle. But whichever you prefer, make sure I see all of your work. Okay, I have to see it all. All right, so my domain, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and I'm going to come over here, when x is 0, then y is 3 times 0 plus 1. Remember we talked about that order of operations? What comes first?
No.
Equals 4.
What's 3 times 0?
0.
0.
Plus 1 equals 4. No, that's not it.
What's 0 plus 1?
0 plus 1 is 1.
It's okay. You're looking at number 1. You're looking at the x value of 1. That's what you're doing.
Dang, bro.
Okay? So now when you plug in 1, you get 3 times 1 plus 1. Remember, several of you have asked me how much work do you need to show. If I show it up here, you need to show it on your paper. So this is how much work you need. It needs to follow so that I can clearly see what goes with what. Okay? Don't have a little scratch work off to the side and up and down and left and right. Good. 3 times 1 is 3. And 3 plus 1 is 4.
I got 5. What? I got, okay, 3 times 1 is, plus 1 is 4.
Right.
Oh, I got 5.
Our graphic.
All right, when x equals 2, what job.
Hey, Miss McGee.
Yes,
So I
ma'am.
don't have no room for the graphic. Can I count by twos?
Sure.
Alright. If I count by twos on one end, that
You gotta count by twos on both. Yeah. All right. 3 times 2 is,
6,
plus 1 is,
7.
Oh, wait, what was you doing?
I don't know. I have 6. See, that's not
and then for the last one, when x equals 3, y equals 3 times 3 plus 1. And everybody's saying 10, but make sure you show all your steps.
So this gonna be on the little test?
Yes.
This better be on the test because I got this boo.
All right.
I didn't mind like this way.
Give me, that's fine. That's fine. Give me the coordinates. 0, 1, 1, 4, 2,
310.
310.
Moving down.
I'm tired.
Okay. So now we're just going to graph each one of these. Come on. 0, 1. Over 0. Up 1. 1, 4. Did I put that up? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 7. 7. Oh, I'm out of room too.
Yeah, that's see, I'm gonna erase it.
So go up to 10. Yeah, go up to 10 on your next. Let me switch this up a little bit.
Please no.
What if, let's say I gave you, I'm going to give it to you another way.
You have to pound it up. With the ordinary.
I want you to tell me the ordered pairs and tell me the domain and then the range.
Wait, just I'm
One,
wait, let me
two.
write it down. Can I pass it out?
Huh? Oh, no, this is not. This is not. I'm sorry.
2, 5.
I heard 1, 2,
2, 5.
2, 5. And
Yeah, they can
what's
go
this?
all the way up to that.
3, 8. All right, so that's the first thing I asked you to do. Identify the coordinates of the points here. Now tell me, what is the domain of this function?
3,
Good
2,
job.
3.
Domain is 1, 2, 3 because domain and x are the same thing. How about the range?
2, 5, 8. This is so easy.
2, 5, and 8. Yes?